Hey Pisces, how we doing? Welcome if you're new here. I am new here as well. I've been reading tarot for years, but I've only been doing YouTube for a little over a month now. So it's been pretty cool. Thanks for finding me. I was supposed to do your reading yesterday, but after the Aquarius reading, I did not want to bring any of that energy or risk it at all in your reading because that was a complete crazy reading and I went a little sideways, so I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not really. I mean, things come to me and I can get intense and I'm very passionate about protecting people and I don't like seeing it when somebody's doing somebody wrong. So anyway, I'm obviously a little still under the weather, but I'm getting better. It's just this lingering cough. I don't even know what it was. I was in the Libra reading last week. I was like, I'm feeling a little tired. I don't know. It's weird. And then whoop, and then it just took me completely out. That was rough. All right, Pisces. I'm using different decks for you as well. And I've cleansed and everything myself and all of every card, just in case I'm called to one that I didn't shuffle a lot for you. I shuffle all my cards and cleanse them. Usually I just did an extra little thing for after the Aquarius reading. Okay. Pisces. Let's cut them and go. Four of Pentacles, hanging on to somebody from your past that you think is your whatever. Okay. Or are you holding on to somebody from your past or holding back communication from somebody from your past or somebody's doing this to you and it's your son? Let's just see what we got. Pisces. Pisces. Oh, look at that. Lovers. Okay, first card out. And the Hermit. Ooh. Did anything else flip? No. Okay. Have you been going within trying to get a new everything or going healing down deep because of a lover's connection? Or you have to make a choice? Okay, let's just do justice. Something in my damn eye. For Pisces. What else can we get for Pisces? What can you tell us about Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. You wait for that. Something did flip. I knew it. Strength. I knew something did. I didn't see it. We're leaving it out because it did flip. I just didn't. I couldn't find it in the deck, but it did. It did flip. All right, Pisces. What we got? So you're being strong, waiting for this wheel to turn. Okay. For your son. Sorry if this is moving. I don't know what's going on. Now, I would say this could be a soulmate connection, but I could say also that you just see it as your son and you being strong for it in a hermit mode. Thank you, baby. No, you won't be seen. You okay? Hold on, my kid is. Oh, that was a fun question. Can my boyfriend come over? You know, they were so little, right? We just run around and so cute and everything else, and now they're standing in front of you, almost a full-ass adult, saying, "Can my boyfriend come over?" I was not ready for all this. Just keep going, Pisces, okay? Pisces, what is going on? The sun and the moon with the Wheel of Fortune and the lovers? I got something very clear just now, and I want to see if that's what is actually going on. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I just said in the beginning, I will go completely left if I see somebody doing some things. Okay? But we're not gonna go there. We're just gonna let's just okay. Ice. Seven of Wands. You are defending yourself, and it's taken some strength to do it. Strength is right here. And Seven of Wands is a lot of times I see this as blocking. It could be actually. You could be blocking, but I see this as more defending yourself. If you've been under some kind of like emotional attack or some kind of other thing, it doesn't have to be a like romantic relationship. I think it might be because the sun and the moon is here. That's yin yang energy. With the lovers, death, you've been all up in your head about ending something or somebody else has. This doesn't have to be you. This could be somebody else in your energy. Pisces, yes. Look at that. And you can't help but look at that either. Wheel of Fortune. What you've been manifesting or thinking about and trying to bring into you, it's here, kiddo. Look at that. Okay. I like this. This is good. The Star and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. We're going to leave this out and up so we can go through that. Let's use completely another deck, okay? Aquarius readings always have this weird thing with me about giving me like PTSD because it gets me so. The first reading was so confusing. It was like, oh my God. And then this one was just like, yeah, I wanted to put hands on whatever that fool was. All right, let's clarify this because I think this is good, but I think I saw the Five of Swords in there, so hopefully it doesn't come out. The Capricorn reading was beautiful. It was just nice and easy. Yeah, it's great. So let's go with that. All right, one more shuffle for Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Let's clarify and we'll get a lot more information, okay? Page of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Has this fast action taken forever? I know that sounds weird, right? But usually fast action, unless you have serious impulse control issues, a lot of times there's a lot of thought into the action, okay? And that's what this looks like. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is extremely slow. Yeah, it is. All right, lovers for Pisces. Okay. King of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I think in your last reading, King and Queen of Swords was your match. So let's just see. Okay. Those came out together. I want another one on that, though. Lovers connection, please. Lovers connection. Lovers connection, please. Hey, Monk, don't just put that in the bowl, please. I scattered it around the floor because they like to scratch around. My daughter's feeding chickens. The Hermit and the Hierophant. Give me a second. The Hermit and the Hierophant. This lover's connection that you've been trying to make a decision about, the Hermit is right here as well. Have you been trying to make a decision and trying to manifest, or what you have manifested is here? And maybe that's the choice? Why am I getting that? This Three of Pentacles over here, I mean, there is three people in the card, but not really. I mean, it's like two people with a crystal ball. It's like they're been manifesting with spirit, or the crystal ball is like all the spirit divine stuff. Look at this card. All of that is in the room with them now. Yeah, it's tangible. You're not just looking at anything else. You're looking right at it. Okay, it's here, right? And this King of Swords, the Lovers is a Gemini card, and the King of Swords is an air sign card. The Hermit and the Hierophant. You've been going really deep about this decision or what it means to you. Yes, you have been. And it's the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor. Sorry. My kid just won't stop hounding me about the thing. Okay. Is this decision going to kind of shape, like, I mean, Three of Pentacles is manifestations coming in, but it's also can be a tangible opportunity that is now here because you've made a choice, or you're going to have to after being in hermit mode about this commitment or opportunity. That's the Ten of Pentacles with your Emperor. Okay. So give me another one on this Lovers, please. That's 2, 3, 4. Look at that. The Lovers is the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups now. Oh, you've been manifesting this all day. Like you're manifesting action towards this new thing. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, that's, like I said something the first time, that's, you can't go any other direction in either way. The Ace is the 0 and the 10 is as high as it goes. You've been manifesting that because you see it with someone. Yes, you do. And you want to take fast passion action, or somebody does. Oh, yeah. Now we have the Eight of Cups. You're moving away? Is this stressing you out? Are you having to leave like a long-term relationship or a marriage? What's behind that? Eight of Pentacles. You have been working at this, or somebody has. Like I said, put yourself where you go. This doesn't even have to be your story. I love in one of my comments, she was like, no. I love that because everybody's like, wow, how self-absorbed do you have to be like, you watch a general tarot reading on YouTube and you're like, no, not mine. Okay, well, keep easy, right? I mean, keep it going. Hey, Hermit. I love that. Hermit. What is this Hermit? Remember what was on the bottom of the deck? Do you remember? It was the Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Do you remember that? Remember how I said you've taken a long time to go fast? Remember the Eight of Wands too? You've taken a long time to go fast towards your Ace of Wands. Let him out, please. Not him. Just, yeah. And that's what this Hermit's been about? Like you're trying to like find the pace of this? Or trying to learn enough about it? Hermits goes deep, right? Hermit goes very deep. They're trying to find themselves, they're trying to figure themselves out and everything else. Yeah, that's what this is. And, or where the location of your Ace of Wands is. We're keeping those. Let's see this. Nine of Pentacles. Can you take him with you when you go into your room, please? Can you take him with you? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. Now, I'll say it a lot. This is usually the single lady card, right? But this doesn't have to be. This is like stability. This is the 9. This is before the 10. And we have already had the 10, right? Don't do any of that. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of distractions. Are you going through this? Are you going through like you want to do one thing and then like everything's coming at you? Because that's what exactly we've been in this reading for 12 minutes. And I think I've paused it 3 or 4 times and all this stuff keeps happening. Nine of Pentacles. This is before the 10. This is, I'm a whole ass adult, they're a whole ass adult, and we both bring equal or balanced emotions, finances, and everything else to the table, okay? And I think that you've been trying to make a decision about that and manifesting a person. You're not just sitting there like, one day this person, no, it's like one day Jim will show up. That's what this is. Or maybe this is Jim's reading, or Steve, or whoever. But it's the Ace of Wands, and you want to move passionately small, passionate, because it's taken you forever to get this together and to have this reconciliation. Okay. Give me another one that's Hermit, please. I apologize for all the distractions. I'll watch this back. If I don't like it, I won't post it. Hermit. While in Hermit mode, remember what we said? Manifestations are here, okay? While in Hermit mode, trying to figure out the pace of this or waiting, because somebody's been taking forever just to come in with a small, passionate offer, that is actually the Ace of Wands. It is. Page of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Yeah. It's going to be small, okay? And you've been manifesting that, or this is you. You see the Ace of Wands with this person that you've been manifesting, and now it's here. And it's because you've gone within to do it. Now, what I will say about the Hermit is usually what throws people into the Hermit is heartbreak. It makes them go deep, right? It makes them figure out themselves. It makes them figure out how they show up at a table or how and what they expect from somebody else at a table in any capacity, right? Friends, work, romantic relationships. You've been manifesting this. Yes, you have. Well, and you've been being strong to do it. 2 of Cups now. This is your soulmate. Or higher level soulmate, or whatever you want to call it, put it whatever title, but I can't get rid of this here either. Sun, moon down here. Yin yang, remember? Mm. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay. Has this been a struggle? Is that why been having to be strong? What is the strength here? What is the strength here? If that's the Sun, I'm going to flip it. Hanged Man. Wow. This is a lot of deep works, Pisces. I almost said Scorpio. You have been, okay, most of the time, hangman is hanging upside down, right? And I always say it, if you change the way you look at something, what you look at changes, right? That's what a lot of the times this can be, okay? Strength is you've been being strong, while sitting there formulating everything, getting new perspectives about how you or them or whatever show up so you can develop in this. And I think this is what the Wheel of Fortune has been waiting for. Yeah. It's been waiting for you to get a new perspective and go down deep so you don't repeat another maybe toxic cycle. Yeah. And it's almost like who did I tell that to? Gemini, where it was like a forced pause. Like if you want to have this lover's connection down here, okay? We're just going to call it a lover's connection. Could be a twin, but we don't know yet, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the Ten of Swords. Remember what I said about what can throw people in a heartbreak? I mean, hermit? It's heartbreak. What's behind that? Queen of Swords. Did you have to cut something out? Is that what this is up here, this King of Swords? Did you go through a breakup here? Or a divorce? What, I mean, whatever. Or lost an opportunity or something else and you had to cut it completely out. You went within trying to figure out why you always get what you get, and you realize up here that you have to go within to realize that if you want to change what you've always gotten, you have to change. And that's what this Hermit Hangman is. And I think you've realized that that's what's been taking you so long, but you know it's here. There's a person here. But you had to heal that. You ever been sitting down on somebody on a date or a friend or whatever else, and like the first 10 minutes, they'll sit there and they'll go, "Let me tell you about my son of a bitch ex." Yeah. Yeah. They're not healing this. No, they're not. They're just going to bring it in with the next relationship with them. And always beware of this too, if they only have negative things to say about their ex. Like they were like the victim and everything else, be careful there. Okay? But I don't think you did that. Obviously. I think that you went deep. And if this is a twin, this is both of you doing this. You think you went deep after this, and you've manifested something else that's more stable and solid. Sun, the moon, your actual balanced connection. Because most people have never had a balanced connection. Isn't that sad? They just work off of wounds and limiting beliefs and everything else to just carrying that on until they die. Strength. What is the strength? What is the strength for Pisces? I think that was 2. Yeah. It was 1, and didn't need to be anything. Just look at that. The Phoenix. After doing all of this work on you, I am like crazy excited for you here. Yeah. After you've done all like what we just say about this deep work, manifesting what is the correct cycle, it's going to scare the shit out of you. Just promise you that. Yes, it is. But look, the Phoenix is coming up. You're coming up. Out of the ashes and all of the stuff that you had to go through, you're coming up with a new perspective of who you are. I love that, Pisces. And that was the only card that flipped. That's amazing. Strength. And you being strong to do that. Look at that. It takes a lot of strength to do all this. Oh, yeah. Courage and strength. Well, first of all, to get a hold of it and then to be able to do that. Yeah, because look, everything else in this picture is dead. It's like withered away and everything else. And you're like, oh, no, I'm coming right back up. Good. Look at that. Celestial Weaver. Okay. What is this Wheel of Fortune? What is this? What is the wheel turning? What is that going to look like? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's 20 cards. What is this Wheel of Fortune? The Wheel of Fortune was watching you work, Eight of Pentacles, on what the truth actually is about you and everybody else in your life. And I apologize about the hair, I'm growing it out. Yeah. It's been waiting for you to realize the truth about why nothing else worked. What is happening? And you've been working really hard. What did we just say? It takes courage, strength, and everything else to come up and rise from the phoenix. And I think that's what the Wheel of Fortune's been waiting on. I think the Wheel of Fortune's been waiting on you to figure out the actual truth about everything. Or about most of it. And you've been working on that. That person is super intent on what they're doing. And now the wheel can turn to this because you know what to block and defend. It's like you know what it feels like? It feels like you were sitting somewhere and everything looked cloudy around you. Like, you know, when you put on somebody else's glasses that aren't your prescription, okay? It's like that. It's like you were looking at everything with those glasses because as you elevate, the things that you used to look at, hangman, don't look the same. They look a little cloudy, they look a little muddy, they look a little different, right? And then it gets to the point where if you put them on your glasses, the way you used to look at things, it'll give you a headache because it messes with your eyes too much. That's what this is. And you've been manifesting your way out of it to be able to rise up, and that's all the universe. It's almost like the universe is giving you, or God, or whatever, has been giving you the wrong prescription glasses. So you have been forced to look at something differently. To learn the actual truth about something. Yeah. And the wheel is like, yeah, are you done doing that? Yeah, look at that. Three of Swords. Are you done? Remember, you had Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck before. Are you done? Are you healing this? Because let me tell you something. You cannot go into another relationship. This is what God or universe is saying. You cannot go into a relationship carrying this anymore. No. We're giving you a new set of glasses. So you can really, really look. And that's what's taken forever. But it's here. Yeah. It is here, but it's taken a while. Look at that. Three of Swords and the Fool. This Fool, usually, the Fool is a very action card, right? They're like leaping, or they're jumping off a cliff, or they're falling backwards into the thing. It can be a whole lot of, different illustrations, but this person has been waiting to take this leap or jump on this wolf and go, but they're not doing that. They're both just looking. They're both looking for the truth. Yeah, and getting a new perspective on what even to leap towards. And I think that's what's taken forever. Because the universe required you to heal this and the Ten of Swords and everything else that you ever went through. This could be childhood wounds. This doesn't have to be some idiot ex. This could be childhood wounds and your limiting beliefs around what you're capable of. And the universe was like, no, we're not doing that anymore. We are actually going to stop you, pause you, and everything else because we want you to have this lover's connection because the universe, we're going to get into manifestation. Somebody told me I should create a manifestation channel because I've been studying it for years. Because the universe only knows how to agree with you. Listen to me now. If you say, well, I can't do that, the universe goes, well, they can't do that. And they'll put every obstacle in your way, right? Or you'll say, oh, that person will never like me. Okay? This person will never like this person. They only know how to agree with you. So pay attention to how you talk, even in your own head, because most people's internal thoughts are their subconscious driving home those limiting beliefs to keep you still stuck and in pain and everything else because that's all you've ever experienced. I know that's deep. I'm sorry. When you're a Pisces, you can handle it. That's how I talk to Scorpio too, because they're very deep. Okay, give me another one of those Wheel of Fortune. So are you. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Okay, no. Give me one more on this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Okay, fine. Remember when I told you were trying to find out the truth? This could be jobs. This could be work. Are you only like have you plateaued at only one level in your job and you can only make this amount of money? And you want to make more and you don't understand why, and it's a block and everything else because it's your limiting beliefs. Well, my mom and dad only made around $60,000 a year, 30 or whatever the number is. And then most children of parents, okay, it doesn't matter how much they make, okay? Yeah. They all stay within that kind of bubble, right? They'll probably, there's like a $10,000 swing either way, okay? But most kids, I'm not talking about the, the like the athletes and the people that are like they were raised poor and they came up and now they're billionaires. I'm not, these are very, very rare people because they understood something, which is what I think you're doing. That's why I'm bringing it up. You have understood that your opportunities and how you live your life are not determined by your past and your subconscious beliefs. I know, I know. You can email me if you'd like. I can talk to you about this. Once you start programming that, and that can start with, I wish I could do that. Okay. I don't even know who I told this to. Change that just a little bit. Okay. Change it just a little bit. Okay. Instead of saying, I wish I could do that, I love that I can do that. And even if you're not doing it, it's reprogramming yourself. I hope that happens. It is so cool that that happened. You have to start talking like that, even in your own head. It took me 2 years to undo that programming, and I'm still working on it. I have caught myself in the last 2 years saying, I hope so. And then I have to like snap it back real fast. And that's how manifestation works. And I think, and the only reason I'm bringing all of this up and going this deep with this is because I think this is what you've been doing. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get a new set of glasses, okay, which is essentially reprogramming your subconscious so you can do that. And have that. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what you've been working on. What is the truth? What are my blocks? What is stopping me? And manifesting your way out of it towards the Ace of Wands and the thing. Okay? Not every one of my readings is going to be all, oh, I love you and you love me and we're going to go run off. It can be other things. And I just speak on what's coming out and what I know about. You've been working very hard to find the truth about it, and the universe has been watching you every step of the way. If you want to say, I tell my daughter this. Or actually, no, I told my best friend this. He's like, I want to start a food truck. I cannot wait until I can because I can't afford it right now. I was like, the hell are you doing? That is not how you manifest, sir. Okay, now start going and looking at food trucks. Take money out of it. No. Start saying, I said, how much is a bag, a case of lettuce? How much is it? He's like, I have no idea. Well, act like you're already there. Okay? Figure out how much he wanted to do like a Jamaican food truck, which sounds amazing. Okay. I said, now go start looking at used food trucks. Okay. Go start pricing your equipment. And when you do that, start finding things wrong with what, okay, I know this is going to sound weird too. And I don't know why I'm going off on this rant with you, Pisces, but I am. Start looking at food trucks. And instead of going to whatever food truck you're going to and go, wow, I'll never be able to afford that. You've got to stop that. You've got to stop that gear from turning. Okay? You have to say, I love this food truck. Honey, do you think it's a good food truck? This was 3 years ago. This conversation happened with this guy. And I said, honey, do you like this food truck? Yeah, I like it too, but it's like, yeah, it's the wrong color. And it needs tires. Start critiquing things like they're already yours. Yeah. And then I saw him about 6 months later, and guess what he knew? He ran. He was working at PetSmart. He ran to his little lockers area. He came back with a notebook, and he showed me all the stuff. He knew what a case of tomatoes was going to cost. He knew where to get it. He knew all of the things. It was so impressive. I told you that was 3 years ago. Guess who now has a Jamaican food truck? And it's delicious. I've only had it once, but that was like when he first started. So I've not been back, but I do want to support him more. Yeah. It's just changing the way those gears turn. That's all this is. Yeah. Sorry, Pisces. I just wanted to go and tell you about that because I know a lot about it. You've been sitting still. Now, Eight of Swords is kind of in your head, right? You've been in your head about how this is going to go. I understand that. But it's been waiting for you to get kind of rid of this toxic energy, and I think that's what you've been in your head doing. This is reading is screaming this, by the way. The sun. The sun. Give me the sun, please. Well, you can't make this up. It's the sun. The sun is the sun. Is this what you've been waiting for? Is this what you've been manifesting? Not just a person. It absolutely could be. Oh yeah, because when you act like you already have everything that you need and want and everything else, it has no choice but to agree with you. Do you remember? The sun. And the Five of Wands is on the bottom of that. Okay. Your strength too. The sun. Give me the sun. Give me the sun, please, for Pisces. Yeah. What I'm going to tell you about these two cards is the sun and the tower. All right. The sun and the tower. What I'm going to say about that is when you actually put on the right glasses, it is going to freak you out. I think I said that earlier in your reading. I can't remember because I've had to pause it so many times. And that's what'll happen a lot of times too. Okay. A lot of distractions will come in while you're doing this, and people are going to call you crazy. And what are you, nuts? You don't own that yet. You don't listen to them. Okay. You don't listen to that. This is how energy and frequency and vibration and manifestation works. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, the only reason I'm bringing all of this up is because it's right here. You've been trying to get yourself out of a situation that's taken forever. But your new pair of glasses that you're about to get, because the universe says so, this truth and this Ace of Pentacles, that is your new opportunity that you have, it's going to freak you completely out. Not all towers are bad towers, right? It's not gloom and doom all the time or the whole house burns to the ground. It's not always that, okay? Actually, this tower is not even on fire. There's just storms around it. There's nothing wrong with that tower. Storms and clouds and everything else moving around it. And I think that's going to be a big thing for you because as soon as you stop those gears, it feels like you're a newborn baby that can see stuff for the first time. And that is scary. To be when I say see stuff for the first time, the sun is going to shine on what you've been working on. And that is going to cause the phoenix because you've done the work. Pisces, this is crazy awesome. Okay? Page of Cups. Now because you look, you've been waiting. Page of Cups it's a child, right? But it's also childlike enthusiasm in an emotional way. Okay, so it's like you're starting to kind of feel your way through it now instead of what everybody else's program is. And you're just running that program. Well, my mommy and daddy did this, so I know I have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I have to go to work every day and slave away like a good boy or girl so I can have, I don't know, the Six of Pentacles, breadcrumbing. I mean, okay. This is the program that 95% of the world is operating off under. It just keeps perpetuating itself because you keep putting it into your kids and their kids and their, yeah. Well, you can't have that without 20 years. That's what my mom used to say. You can't buy a house or you can't buy a car or anything else unless you've worked for 30 years at a company and then you get a pension. That's what you need to focus on. The hell? The moon. Five of Cups. Yeah. Now, we have the sun over here with the tower, right? And the moon over here with the Five of Cups. Now, the sun is borrowed light. I had this conversation with my daughter the other day. It's borrowed light. The sun cannot survive without the moon and vice versa. Okay? So the moon is your deep emotions. It's your card, by the way. Cancer, Pisces. And so is this. You have been all in your emotions trying to figure this out. Yes, you have been. Because it's sad, it's scary, I mean, it can be a lot of things, okay? And now, like I said, this doesn't have to be, again, with the tower, it doesn't have to be gloom and doom and everything else. This can just look like mild depression or full-blown depression or anxiety and everything else, not understanding how to see in moonlight. And now the sun is here, and that is going to flip you out. Yeah, look, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like it's been hidden from you. So you could, I'm getting chills all over. It's like it's been hidden from you until you figured all this out. Maybe I'm a part of your message. I don't know. But this Ace of Pentacles and the Sun and all this, it is your Ten of Pentacles that has been completely secret and hidden from you until you were able to do this, and now the wheel is turning because you've been finding out the truth about it. Wow. The Moon. Go lay down. My German Shepherd is as tall. Please take him into your room with you. Go. He is so tall, he can stand here and put his head on almost the countertops. And he's over there trying to sniff out, see if it, sniff out anything on the countertops. The Moon. The Moon. He wasn't supposed to be that big. No, he wasn't. Everybody else isn't that big. Why is he? He's 127 pounds. And can literally stand beside you, and he's like right here. He could comfortably rest his head on this table. It's insane. He's a sweetheart. It's kind of dumb, but he's super sweet. The Moon. What is the Moon? What is this Moon? What is this Moon? Now I want to go find him and go eat some of his food and support him. Because that was his like life dream to have that. That was just so cool. Four of Wands. Okay. All right. Making sure nothing else flipped. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Four of Wands. The Moon. The Five of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Four of Wands. I think that when all of this stuff comes in and everything else, and you have these new glasses, or you can take off the glasses and actually see everything. This is metaphors, okay? I'm not talking about, if you need prescription glasses, you do, okay? You can actually manifest your way. Never mind. We're not going to go that deep. The Moon, going to be the Tower, right? It's going to be what you've been upset about is, are you going to have this? Yeah. This is a twin union, or this is just stability in general. Lots of it. Oh, yeah. Ten of Pentacles. It's like financial freedom, okay? Financial independence. Yeah. And it's been waiting for you to get interdependent, which means you are a whole person by yourself, emotionally and everything else. Yes. And that took a lot of work. I know. I've done it too. Okay. And now I think the floodgates are going to come in and it's going to scare you to death. But I don't think you thought this was coming. But it's under the Moon. Look at that. Spirit is protecting you and guiding you through this. Yes, they are. It's coming. It's not even, okay. Remember what we talked about manifestations? It's already here, kiddo. Look at that. It's already here. Look at me. I can wake up in the morning and go wherever the hell I want to go and jump on any plane last minute. Who gives a crap about, oh, it's a little more. I have so many friends around me that talk about money in every conversation. Oh, I want to get this toothpaste, but it's expensive. Do you know people like this in your life? Oh, yeah. Gas is crazy high. Oh, my God. If I'm caller 12, I can win $500. It's all designed to keep you in lack. Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah. Thinking, oh, everything is lack. Oh, so we're having a sale because we know you can't afford it at full price. So here you go, sale. Start paying attention to that shit. It's here already. I am so happy that I have the financial freedom and independence that I can do everything else because I'm interdependent with myself, not relying on anybody else emotionally, financially, or anything else to be able to bring me up and through anything. I got it. Got it? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And the universe. Now, guess what else happens when you do that? When you elevate, guess what else comes? You bring in more elevated things. Yes, you do. That's what that tattoo means right there. It means power of the mind. Seven of Pentacles. You can go anywhere the hell you want to go. Look at that. What I just say? Nine of Pentacles. You got you by yourself, kiddo. Yeah, you do. And you're blocking and defending anybody that's like, what are you talking about? You didn't go to Publix. There's 2 for 1 on pork chops. Hurry. I get these phone calls. It's crazy. I'm sorry. And what's crazy is I used to be that person. I'm not above these people now. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just making an observation from what I've learned. how it plays into everybody's lives. Seven of Wands. What is the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands for Pisces. Yeah, Page of Swords. Mhm. You have learned, and I'm crazy proud of you. You have learned what to block. Yeah. How to retrain your brain, who to block. Negative energy is crazy powerful. You ever hung out with somebody and all they can talk about is like negative things, and you come home and you're like, oh, and you feel like you have to take a shower to get it off of you? That's what this is, kind of. You've been learning how to navigate through all of this, or this is all predictive and you're on your way to this. Oh yeah. And now you're learning who to block and what to block for your own good because you're learning. You're learning. Remember the glasses thing? Yeah. All right. Well, and the Emperor is on the bottom of that. With what is that? The Two of Wands. Manifesting. Yes. Two of Wands, Three of Wands with the freaking Emperor. Yeah. You are already the Emperor or Empress. Whatever you want to be, kiddo, right? Yeah. You're already there. And thank you, Spirit. Make sure you do that a lot too. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude. It is so important. Nobody, or I'm not saying nobody, but a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on that. I'm thankful for every day that I'm even able to do this gift and everything else. And I have the brain to be able to formulate these things and be able to learn enough and everything else. And I'm thankful for my phone and my kid and my animals and everything else. Yeah, do that all the time. I wake up every morning. The first thought in my brain is, thank you so much for giving me another opportunity to go out there and help someone. Every single morning. That is my first thought. Three of Wands. What is a Three of Wands? Well, we can't say you haven't been being patient for it. Look at that Temperance, and look at that Temperance card. Look how beautiful that is. It's like everything is around you while you're doing it. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's like wings like this. You can move around and everything else, but they're like keeping you, like I would say, I mean, it's protected, but also guided. Okay, because the Hermit and Hangman and everything else, when you go in that deep and everything else and try to find out yourself and everything else, oh, you're gonna find out a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and I think remember on the bottom of the deck on our first deck, right? The Six of Cups was there. Remember I said, are you wanting somebody from your past? Remember was that okay? Yeah. Is this what this is about? Please don't let it just be about that because your person has no choice but to come in when you build a garden that is going to bring the opportunities, butterflies, and everything else. Build the garden. Everything will come. Stop looking for it out there. It's not out there. It's here. I know that sounds crazy. I'm sorry, but Three of Wands. Give me another one. Three of Wands. Give me another one. Three of Wands, please, for Pisces. Okay. Two. Wow. Wow. Okay. Temperance. Remember? Patient, guided, protected, all of the things. Now you're going to have to make judgment. Remember over here? You're going to have to make judgment. This is what this Five of Cups has been about and everything else. Maybe you're having to cut off a best buddy or a family member and anything else that's just so negative and toxic for you to rise. That could be a thing. It happened to me. I understand that. You're going to have to call judgment or judgment on yourself and your limiting beliefs. Okay, today this stops. Today it does. We are no longer going to hope and wish and want and everything else. It's already here. We got it. And we're happy and thankful for it. And now that is a process. I'm not going to say it's going to start happening every day, but test it with small things. That's how you get good at it. Start testing it with tiny things. I love that I have the first parking spot, and when I go to Publix or any grocery store, I love when I can get that first parking spot. Love that. Start practicing with that. Okay, and then keep going, and then keep going. Yeah, that's what manifestation is. This is all this is. Yeah, you're going to have a celebration after you've called your judgment on yourself or somebody else that you've been patient to do because you've been learning yourself. Pisces, this is amazing. Sorry. Well, let's read it since I'm going to fly out. Step out of your comfort zone. Yes, but that for a water sign, I know I have water in my chart as well. That can be scary. Okay. I'm not going to say this tower. Remember what we talked about? This tower's not crumbling or anything else, but it will kind of be scary to walk out of it. Look at that. No, I'm happy. It's all well lit. There's a little storm here going on, but it's fine. No, it's fine. We don't need to do that because look how scary this all is. All this is like mystery. It's the moon. It's the moon. We don't know what's going on outside. We're waiting for the sun. Well, the sun is the tower. You have to step out, right? Okay. Yeah. Start with something small, whatever that is. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? And then I'm about to do a collective reading. Your reading was quite refreshing, by the way. I guess all my cleansing worked. Of course it did. I knew it would. A new start is coming. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, there's another one. Oh, conclusions are within reach. You got this. Pisces. Pisces. Give me one for Pisces, please. Pisces. Well, that's one. Balance spirituality and practicality. Yes. Don't go running hard at like spiritual and everything else and oh God, it's oh, if I have this crystal, I'll win the lottery. No. Okay, you have to be more practical than that. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody that thinks like that. Okay, everybody has their own thoughts and beliefs and processes. Everybody does, and I'm never going to judge or ridicule anyone in that way. But you have to be able to do both, right? This is kind of like 5D, 3D. Okay, when you can fly into 5D stuff, that's cool, right? But you also have to understand that you have 3D stuff going on. You know, responsibilities and everything else. Not just responsibilities, just being present. Okay. You can't keep your head in the clouds and kind of ignore everything that's actually right in front of you for things that you know what I mean? Like, so everything in this life is balanced. Absolutely everything. Yes, it is. It's not good or bad or anything else. It's balance because you have to be able to bring the balance with you. Remember I told you about the food truck guy? Start looking at, okay, we're way over on time, but I don't really care. When I manifested my boat, the first thing I did, I wanted this giant, huge boat, okay? And I didn't know what boat it was, but I knew I wanted what I wanted. I wanted it to have a kitchen and a bathroom, and I wanted it to have some things, okay? That I could go out on the ocean because I love fishing and deep sea fishing, and I love the ocean in general, okay? And I wanted this boat for that. But then I said, well, gas is going to be crazy. Insurance is going to be kind of high. I get it, you know, whatever. You have to bring it both with you. Somebody's going to spill something on my damn carpet or break something on the, and I'm going to have to fix it and everything else. Okay. Yeah. You see what I'm saying here? They can't survive without each other. You have to bring them both with you. Hmm. The boat is the sun, right? And somebody spilling wine or grapefruit juice on my damn carpet is the moon. It's this light and the dark, right? Pisces. An amazing reading. Sorry if I went a little deep there. This is who I am. Have a great one.